Railjack for me right now is the endgame farming in Warframe. Okay, I know some of you are raising their eyebrows right now, as probably, you have a different opinion, but let me explain why. I know some of you will say that endgame in Warframe is fashion frame, or, some will say that playing against level 9999 enemies is the real endgame, but others would say that there's no endgame in Warframe. Whatever you think, or whatever you believe, then you do you. The only thing that matters is how to play Warframe and what you enjoy the most. The thing is, this game is wide and vast, and it offers lots of things that you can enjoy. You can even say that Tridolin is the true endgame because it has boss mechanics, and everyone should gear up properly if you want to do the fastest farming of focus points and arcane in one go. The same goes with level cap enemies. When you reach the level cap, you feel satisfied and the rewards will stack up like relics and other stuff, depending on what mission you are in. For me, I would say that Railjack is the endgame farming in Warframe because of various reasons. First of all, you will need to farm Railjack, or if you don't like farming, then just go ahead into the market and buy a Railjack. But I don't advise you to do it since Railjack is farmable and it's better that you don't spend such platinum on it. There are other things that you need on your Railjack like mods and components, and it was quite a hassle getting all those together in the past. With the last Railjack rework, that grind was cut, and honestly, the progression in making your Railjack great right now is super good. It's smooth, and each time you collect the necessary things, you feel great. But after that, squad leader, what else can you do than max out every intrinsic, armaments, and components? Well, if you got a superb Railjack, then you can go to the endgame farming that I am talking about. Railjack is the best when it comes to farming Endo right now. I say this because once you complete a Railjack mission, you have a chance to get high amount of Endo, plus you can turn those extra components and armaments, even mods that you got from the Railjack mission, into Endo. If you are playing and enjoying Railjack every time, then I'm 100% sure that you have no Endo problem. Well, at least you like to max out all mods that are, of course. Nonetheless, Railjack can give you a sufficient amount of Endo that you won't need to rely on other methods to get some. Plus, getting Endo in Railjack mission is not a bore as farming the high-level Sedna Arena over and over again. I know Arena can guarantee tons of Endo if you have the right team or even just the right setup in solo plays, but getting Endo in Railjack missions is still fun because you are not just looking forward to the Endo gain, but also for the other rewards you can have in the mission. If you guess that I'm talking about Void Storm missions, then you are correct. Just in case you are new to the game, Void Storms in Empyrean missions are a type of mission in which players can open Void relics and obtain the treasure within. But not just relics though, as it has more additional rewards on mission completion. Just a tip, a relic does not need to be brought or opened to obtain these rewards though. All you need is to clear the Void Storm mission and you get these extra rewards. These rewards consist of sometimes guaranteed Radiant relics, the Epitaph components, tons of Endo, Shevagath's components, resources for both Railjack and Star Chart mission, and the best of all, corrupted holokeys to purchase Tenet weapons from Ergoblast in any relay under the prompt browse merchandise. Take note that these Tenet melee weapons are very powerful and they have different gimmicks, and probably, we will see more Tenet weapons in the future that we may exchange for corrupted holokeys. So, farming Void Storm missions does not just reward you with Endo, but other stuff that can help you out refill all your needs. First, you will have no Endo problem with your mods. Secondly, you can gain resources to craft things in your foundry or use them to feed your Helminth. Next, you can gain prime parts from relics that you can sell for platinum. Also, you can 100k credits or more per run. You also get constant void traces. If your luck is like me that usually doesn't get guaranteed Radiant relics, then you can just use these void traces to upgrade those relics. Also, you get Railjack components and mods to further boost your ship or turn it to Endo to further boost your Warframe or weapons. Truly, I can say that Void Storm is one of those endgame farming missions in Warframe that you get tons of rewards for doing one mission. The good thing is, it can be soloed if you want. Given the fact that you have a good Railjack, just in case you are new with Railjack, and happen to need a blueprint on what should you be getting first, then go check out at the end of the video, as I have included the Railjack builds, plus the components and intrinsics. How about Warframe squad leader? you can go with any Warframe, and I suggest that you don't do Void Storm missions alone. Simply because, it's better to be with a team not only for faster completion, but also because you get 4 chances of getting a decent prime part drop. Right now, Mesa is an overall good pick to speed up those normal Star Chart missions since, as you know, Star Chart missions are now integrated to Railjack missions. Also, in the past, I was crazy with Lavos since he uses his cooldown mechanic on the Railjack abilities and you don't need energy at all. But then, I completely forgot about Harrow. He's the Warframe I am using very often right now in Railjack mission. First of all, Harrow has good survivability because of the shield gating mechanic. He also has a decent buff like Fire It and even Stun Lock with his Condemn to make the mission a lot easier for the team. He also has critical chance buff for more damage and faster kill speed. And most of all, he got his Thurible buff to gain energy per kill. And, this energy per kill can be activated while killing fighter in the Railjack mission. If you are piloting as a Harrow, then you have Thurible active, then you won't worry about any energy since it will get restored after you kill an enemy fighter. However, it doesn't work with crew ships, and Harrow must be the one piloting the Railjack or else you won't get the energy restore per kill buff. The best part is, you don't need to invest a lot of formula if you have a Harrow Prime. Just max rank the Prime Warframe and use this mod in Railjack missions. I know many of you hated Railjack because of how grindy it is, but, with the addition of Void Storm, it's really worth giving it a second chance since it offers tons of rewards for one mission. Go with a team, complete the mission, and repeat again until you are satisfied. Like I have said, it's one of those missions that can be considered as rewarding and worth doing right now. Now, I would like to know what are your thoughts about the Railjack mission and how it can further be improved. By the way, I don't know if you have experienced this, but there are still bugs in the Railjack system. A good example of this is that the enemy stops spawning in survival missions, or your character gets stuck after host migration, or if their host got an unstable connection. There are still bugs to fix with the Railjack system, but right now, it is bearable and you don't lose the rewards that you get just like in the past. If you at least do 3 to 5 Void Storm missions per day, then you will be guaranteed with tons of stuff that you won't bother micro-farming in other missions. I suggest that you try it now, as it's worth the play. Thank you so much for watching. Squad Leader signing off.